Hello, this is Chris, and I'm starting a new YouTube channel, and I'm going to call it 50 Plus Boys Club. And it's going to be about diet and exercise and issues of men in their 50s, 60s, 70s. Things change, and men need information that's pertinent to their age and what they're doing in their life and what they're trying to do in their life and the conditions that they have to deal with. And it's so important that we get information to guys like myself who want to stay healthy as we age and stay fit and eat right and participate in life and have fun. And that's why I called it the Boys Club, because it's all about having fun. Fun working out, fun eating, fun going out, fun just feeling healthy and getting around and doing the things that we want. Life needs to be fun. And a lot of people look at exercise and diet as not fun, and actually it can be such a part of your life that it can be fun. And that's what I'm going to try and bring to you, to show you how staying healthy, being healthy, doing good things can be fun and healthy. Now, the first thing I want to do is give a shout out to Vons Fitness Gym. They have allowed me to use their gym to film and educate and talk to fellow guys about men issues. And I really appreciate that they're supporting me, allowing me to use their gym, gave me a great t-shirt. Thank you so much for believing in me and what I'm trying to do. I will show other scenes around this particular gym here in the video. Now, today's subject is going to be how do you choose a gym when you're 50 or older. It is slightly different. Now, let me give a couple of philosophies about how I look at it. First of all, I try and go to the gym every day. Now, I know for a lot of people, they think, well, how could you go to the gym every day? It's so much time. But actually, I've incorporated the gym as to be such an integral part of my life that I do go to the gym almost every day. Sometimes I do miss one day in a week. And the way I make it part of my life, for me, I'll take a shower at the gym and get cleaned up, and whatever the next activity I'm going to do today, I'll just go on from the gym to there. If it's the weekend, I might get cleaned up and go home. Now, as a guy, I like them to provide a towel for me, and then I don't have to wash it at home. Some gyms provide gym and workout clothes. And so let's talk about what a gym has to be. Number one, it has to be convenient. You have to be able to get to the gym in a reasonable time. So therefore, usually you want it really close to your house. Or if you're working, maybe you want it really close to where you work, and that is convenient. So those are two possibilities that you need to look at. But the bottom line is a gym has to be close, or you'll find a reason not to go. So that's why it needs to be close. How close? That's all relative. Ideally, I would want a gym as close as 10 minutes. I know in the last many years, my gym has always been within 10 minutes of where I live. And for me, that's convenient. I like to keep my personal effects at the gym, like rent a locker. I like to keep my own shampoo and cream rinse and soaps. Now, most gyms provide all that, and that is fine, but I'm particular about what products I want to use on my hair, and therefore I like bringing my own hair care products. All gyms will provide blow dryers, hair dryers, which I like to use for my hair. I will bring my own brush for that. And that's what is convenient to me. So let's get back to what is a convenient gym. So number one is location. Have it close where you're going to use it. Get in the mindset right now, because I'm going to be talking a lot about this in the future. Go to the gym every day. That sounds like a lot, but it's not. It's such a part of my life that I miss it when I don't go to the gym. That's where my friends are. And that's the beautiful thing about the gym, is that you meet like-minded people. You meet guys that want to stay in shape, that want to come to the gym, they want to meet people. And I've met some of my best friends in the gym. And there are many of my friends that I only meet in the gym when I come to the gym. We say hello, we talk about what we're doing in our lives. Occasionally we'll get together socially, many times not because we're busy, but we always meet at the gym. Okay, so that's my gym lecture. As far as picking a gym for 50 and older, number one is convenience. Number two, as I talked about, do they provide a towel? Do they provide workout clothes? Do they provide a locker? Do they have a locker that you can rent? Those are things that you need to look at about what type of gym clothes you're going to wear, what you'll have to bring, whether you have to bring a towel and a sweat towel. Are they providing all that? You need to find out, because the more convenient it is, the easier it is. For me, I keep all my shoes, I keep cologne, hair products, everything at my gym in my locker, and therefore I can just show up and I don't have to bring anything except for me. And therefore the chances of me showing up is very good. Now, the philosophy that I'm going to teach for men over 50 and working out is basically three components. Aerobic exercise, like walking, running, treadmill, elliptical, bicycle, anything that you're moving large muscle masses for a longer period of time, 20 and 30 minutes at a time, and that's good for your heart, and that's aerobic type of exercise. The other type of exercise that I'm going to promote is core, working out your abdomen and your body, core types of exercise, whether it's sit-ups or planking and other exercises I'm going to show you. That is crucial that we keep our core tight, because it supports your back and your abdomen, your posture, and it prevents a lot of back issues when people's back muscles get weak. And then the final thing I'm going to promote is weight strength training. Okay, so lifting of weights, and I like to break that into two components. I usually do upper body and lower body. Sometimes I'll do two types of upper body and one lower body, and I'll go over my sequence of exercises that I do to keep an overall fitness of aerobic and strength and core, because those are the foundations of a gym exercise. And so back to, how do you pick a gym? Number one, close. Number two, that you're able to do your core, your aerobic, and your strength training. So let's talk about aerobic. Aerobic, for me, I just use a treadmill mostly. I have good friends that have hip issues or knee issues, and they found that the elliptical is a much better exercise for them, and that's fine. I'll do that just to change it up for boredom reasons. Also, bicycle. A lot of people like bicycles. The stationary ones that they have gym are very good, and they have a lot of classes with those. People like those as an option for aerobic exercise. So when you look at a gym, you need to see if it has the aerobic type of exercise equipment that you like, whether it's treadmill, elliptical, stationary bicycle, upright or recumbent. So look around and know what your preference is, and make sure the gym has that for you in aerobic. Now, when we do core exercises, it doesn't take hardly any equipment. The bottom line piece of equipment you need is a mat that you would roll out on the floor, that you could lay on you, so it would support your body and you wouldn't be on the floor, concrete, tile, whatever the floor is made of. So the gym needs to provide mats. And most core exercises are done that. There are some other extra equipment that we use, like this ball, this medicine ball I'm sitting on right now. We can use that in core. We can use other types of equipment. When I go into the videos on core exercise, I'll go into all the options then. Then finally is weight equipment. There's basically two types of weight equipment to consider. They are free weights. Free weights are where you have plates and bars, and you put the plates on the bars. You might do bench or military press or things like that, curl, okay, with free weights. Now, another form of free weights are dumbbells, and dumbbells come in different sizes of heaviness, and that allows you to do arm and shoulder types of exercises, chest exercises, and so those are free weights. And for some exercises, free weights are the best. They, in addition to strengthening that muscle in that plane, you also have to balance the muscle. So you start working out other muscles that you need just to balance the weight that you might not use or would not use when you're using machines. Then the final one is machines. I like machines. They have machines for chest, shoulder, back, arms, legs, even abdomens. The pros and cons of a machine. The machine, you don't use balancing muscles. So if you're just using chest, it's just going to work here. It will do nothing else because you're balancing the bar as you're doing the chest exercise. And that's true, but the machine isolates the specific muscle that you're using, and it's easy because you can change weights by pulling a pin and putting a pin in, and therefore you can quickly go through adjustments of the weight. And some weight machines you have to adjust your seat or how your leg or arm fits in it, and so there could be other adjustments that you need to make. And because it is a machine and easily adjustable, within a few seconds you can get the machine adjusted to you and you're ready to go. And so I like machines because of that. Also because of injuries. Sometimes people have joint injuries where the machine is less traumatic on them than free weights. Now, I fall into that category on my left knee. If I do free squats, it always bothers my knee. But if I do machine squats, where there is a hinge that helps supporting my knee in that movement, my knee has no issues whatsoever. And that is so important as we age, that number one, that we don't cause an injury, and number two, if we have something that's not 100% anymore, and it's probably never going to be 100%. You need to find a way around it where you can do the exercise and not injure the joint anymore. And machines many times offers that because you're not using the supporting muscles in the exercise, and because the machine has joints in it, hinges, you know, it helps support the movement without causing additional injury to a shoulder or that. So once we get into the specific weight training exercises, I will go over those specifics on machine versus free weights, okay? So whatever works is all that matters. Whatever works for you is all that matters. But you always have to take your personal issues in working out and incorporate it so you don't get injured or you don't re-injure something. When we get older, we do not recover as quickly. Sometimes we don't recover. Our number one emphasis has to be no injuries. As you get older, it's more important that you consistently exercise. Not that you every time try and increase your weights, because that increases chances of injury. It's more important to do good form, do a weight that gives you moderate burn, and as time goes on, if you're not getting that moderate burn, then go up on your weights. And so never is it a goal of mine to increase my weights. I let my body tell me when it's time to increase my weights. If it says, hey, this is getting way too easy, I go up to the next level, okay? And if I'm been at the same weight for weeks, months, I don't care, because I'm at a good weight for all my weights. I don't need to increase unless it becomes too easy. If it becomes too easy, I'll increase it. And so those are the three things that we do at the gym. We do aerobics, we do core, and we do weight training. So you need to make sure your gym has all the equipment that you want. If you're new to the gym, maybe you should hire a trainer and have them take you through all the equipment so you can learn how to use it. You know, many times at our age, we've been in gyms so much, we do know the equipment. But don't be afraid to ask if you don't. Ask a fellow participant at the gym. Ask the gym instructor. Hire one of the trainers to take you through it, because once you learn it, then it's yours and you can go on. So, how do you pick a gym when you're in your 50s and beyond? Location, number one. Number two, that it has the equipment that you want to be able to do your aerobics, your core, your weight training. You want the facility to be clean. You want it to have convenient hours that are convenient for you. Now that differs for everybody. You know when you're working out. Is it better for you to work out in the morning, the afternoons, the evenings, late at night? This particular gym is open 24/7, which is, you couldn't get any more convenient than that. At Vaughn's Fitness here. You know, for me, I tend to work out mid-morning or mid-afternoon. That's just me. There was a time when I had work that would come at certain times of the day, and I was forced to work early in the morning or working out after work. You need to look at your schedule to find out what is your time to work out. Now, what I would suggest is that you go to the gym at the time that you think you would be there, so you can see how many people are there. Most times that I pick mid-mornings, mid-afternoons, that's when there's nobody at the gym. Usually the worst time you can go to the gym is after 5, because so many people are working. They get off at 5 and they go to work, and that's the only time they can go, and they go there, so it's very, very full. Now, if that's the only time I can go to the gym that day, I'll show up with all those people. I don't mind, because I'll meet new people, and it reminds me, hey, tomorrow I'm coming in at 10 because this 5 o'clock stuff is just too busy for me. So that's the second thing I want you to do. Go to the gym that you're considering at the time you might use it and see how much the facility is being used. Look at the extra conveniences. Do you want a locker? Do they offer a locker? Do they offer towels? Do they offer sweat towels? Do they offer workout clothes? Some gyms offer that. You know, you need to look at it. Now, I know in the last 10 or 20 years, I've always gone for the more upscale gyms, just because I love going to the gym so much that I want it to be nice. I want it to be clean. I want it to have good music. Most of them seem to have TVs by the treadmill that you can watch. You know, I take my shower at the gym almost every day. So for me, a shower, towels are very, very important. You know, a side note that I do want to talk about, I always bring flip-flops to the gym, and I take my shower with flip-flops on. To me, that's just a safety thing to wear flip-flops. It prevents fungal infections, it prevents plantar warts, and you get that from walking barefoot where other people are. I mean, you can pick up anywhere, but a gym can be an easy place to pick up those kind of infections. So always bring flip-flops. So when you're in the shower, when you are in the steam room, sauna, in the changing room, always bring your flip-flops with you so you can wear that to prevent infections. Okay, prices of gyms, they vary so much. You're just going to have to check your geographic area. There's just really nothing you can do about that. Find out what they cost, and if you can afford it. Some require contracts, some don't. That's what you're going to have to look at. Most gyms I've joined are with contracts, but I know I'm going to stay for a while, and that's fine. Other gyms will do month to month. Maybe in the beginning you want to do month to month to make sure that gym is right for you. Maybe you travel frequently and you have to do month to month, okay? But those are what you have to look at as far as contracts. Don't sign up for a big contract if you're not sure about the gym. Try and work out there at least a month or so to ensure that the gym is for you. And that's about it. Now, as I told you, my philosophy is go to the gym every day. Every day, not 3 times a week, not 5 times a week. Plan on going to the gym 7 days a week. I do that. Now, inevitably, I miss 1 day a week because of something. Something comes up. Or sometimes I'm just so tired from having worked out too much, I won't go 1 day. So I'm very good about 6 days a week, 7 sometimes, not as much. And that's my history. So the name of this channel is 50 Plus Boys Club. My name is Chris. I'm going to make videos hopefully once a week, maybe more. They're going to be on exercise for men over 50. They're going to be on diet for men over 50. We're going to talk about other health issues that affect men, whether it's high blood pressure, diabetes, weight control, cholesterol, risk factors for cardiovascular disease, for cancer. These are all things that are real in our age, and we're just going to have to deal with it, and we're going to talk about it on this. And so that's all I have to say on this video. If you like it, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button so you'll see the next video that I have coming up. In comment section, please put your comments on things that you would want to hear about for men in their 50s, 60s, and 70s. Okay, I'm going to go now. This is Chris, and I'll see you soon.